Hey guys, I want to do a video today. I get a lot of PMs, a lot of comments, questions from people who are, I guess, new to firearms, new in the sport, or who are thinking about getting their concealed carry permit but do not have a lot of experience with firearms, and asking my opinion what firearm I think they should get, what would be a good firearm to carry concealed. Like I say, for people who don't have a lot of experience, haven't been shooting firearms very long. And like I say, I get a whole lot of questions, same questions over and over again, those kind of comments. So I figured I would do a video today just to give, this is just, like I say, I'm not an expert by any means, this is just my opinion, and take it for what it's worth. But anyways, like I say, this video is just for, well, it could be for anybody. I'm just going to show you a couple concealed carry options, but basically for new shooters. My opinion, for someone who's just starting out in the firearms world and doesn't have a lot of shooting experience and is looking for a good concealed carry option, you can't beat a good 38 revolver, snub nose, 2-inch snub nose. In this case, this is a Taurus Model 85 CH hammerless model. This gun was designed from the ground up. This particular version of the 85 was designed for a concealed carry, as you can see. This pistol itself came out, I believe, in 1992, this version of the 85, and that's about the time I got it. This is one of the guns I've had probably longer than any. It's one of my first handguns I ever bought, and great little gun, weighs about 21 ounces. It's a 5-shot, like I said, 5 shots, 38 special, 2-inch barrel. As you can see, it is hammerless. Got these really smooth grips on it. Nothing really gets snagged. This is a very good option for carrying concealed. This was my carry concealed piece for a lot of years, But great little gun, especially for new people, for beginners. Real easy to shoot. But that's kind of where we're going with this video today, guys. Just letting you see some options. I think this is, for someone who's just starting out, that's a great option. Like I say, I carried this gun for a lot of years, concealed, until I purchased, I'm going to roll in my Ruger LCP here. Bought the Ruger LCP a few years back, and this has since been my everyday carry piece. But for people who aren't that familiar with firearms, and even some of you experienced guys might know, smaller guns like this gun is not an easy gun to shoot. I mean, I've shot a lot on video, 40 yards, 50 yards, but it's really not that easy gun to shoot, especially for somebody who's not familiar with, hadn't been shooting. I've been shooting 30 years or better, but just semi-autos are just not as, for new people, I don't think they're as easy. A lot of us are quick to be, especially for our wives or girlfriends, run out, and if they're wanting to get into shooting, want to get a concealed carry permit, we'll say, we'll get you a little 380, a little automatic. But these are not the easiest guns in the world to shoot. In my opinion, this is a much user-friendly gun right here. Thing about the good old revolver, I mean, they're dependable. You pull that trigger, it's going to go off. If it doesn't, pull it again, and it'll go off, and it should go off eventually. You're not going to get failure to feeds, failure to extract, stovepipes, all the things that could go wrong in semi-automatic guns generally don't go wrong in these. They're usually a little bit more dependable, especially under stress, guys. I'm gonna tell you, someone who's been shooting a lot, and we're trained, me being in law enforcement, do a lot of shooting, a lot of stressful type situations. I've been in some really stressful type situations where I've had to use a firearm, and I'm gonna tell you, motor skills and stuff goes right out the window. It falls back on your training. That's why I stress it's important to practice. If you're going to carry a weapon on your person concealed, you need to practice with that weapon quite regularly if you can. But under stress, this is not an easiest gun to use. Now, some of the advantages, of course, the advantage of this semi-auto, they're easier to load. I mean, slap a magazine in there and drop a slide, you're back in action. With the revolver, not quite as easy. Got the old speed loaders here, and with practice, I mean, there's guys out there that can load these about as fast as I could load a magazine in the LCP, but takes a lot of practice, and then not quite as easy to load. And of course, this is a 5-shot. My Ruger LCP being a 6 in 1, so 7 shots out of it. So maybe a little bit more firepower in the automatics, but overall, for someone who is just new to the game, this is probably the better option. This is a great concealed carry piece. As you can see, like say, hammerless, got the smooth grips there, and that's what you want in a concealed carry piece, in my opinion. And see, the Ruger is just smooth lines, nothing to get snagged. Revolvers with hammers, I mean, I know a lot of guys carry them. I personally wouldn't want to carry some concealed weapon with a big hammer, big spur. It's just something that could possibly get snagged on them. Trust me, if Murphy's Law, if anything could go wrong, it may in that situation. So under stress, you just don't, you don't need any extra hindrances. But great little pistol. Like I say, if you guys just getting into it, I mean, there's other brands out there. Taurus is just what I happen to own. Smith & Wesson. There's Colt, Ruger. A lot of great options out there for concealed carry handgun pistols nowadays. Just a great little gun. Like I said, I carried this for a lot of years before I went to the Ruger. I mean, the Ruger just works for me now. I mean, but like I say, and trust me, guys, if you don't think a semi-automatic will fail, they can, and they do. This little Ruger right here, it's finicky about its ammo sometimes. I've had fail-to-feeds and other issues with it, but it's just like something I trained for, and I can clear them pretty easy and get back into the fight. And as you guys saw the other day, if you saw my Smith & Wesson, I was shooting my 5906. That gun's, I've had it for years. It's been 100% reliable, but you saw on film I failed to feed. And when you get these type of issues like stovepipes and round won't extract, whatever, you got to know how to clear them, and clear them quickly, get back in the fight. And that's an issue you don't have with this. You pull the trigger, this thing goes bang. Just something to think about. But anyways, guys, that's the video. I hope it answered some questions. Like I say, I get a lot of comments, and in my opinion, like I say, I'm not a professional as far as comes to firearms. It's just my humble opinion. But you guys just getting into it, this is a great option right here. They're very inexpensive. Great option for concealed carry for you new guys. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Have a good one.